Pramo ato abusafo mamunyina aha UTV so enie omayimu ene amahodofo nsam ayensa kanea boaboa no eno ena aduswa yede ebramo efri abeka junction ewo enkakopon emu this way chocolate drink kosudio ya ene ensuo special ice ene nsu ensuo emu ode enemu eyakroje ena special drinks ene nsu emu guahodo ye ginger or malt or strawberry ni nyina emu ede papa saa enyumako ene aboafo enkae na akabom aso yasene ayede pram to breakfast Bui Bremo na kase bono de bedimu akotini bi enie Aswafo hwe nwumasuansam so de atodwase wo mo de hyehufo bi aba eno no ebebo amagana nwumasua ho nsam atumi akoso Sanso ena ensam foforo emu no yenya no ntiye se eye apuo mantam soafo ade a washa ase na woye enema dodo no a ebetumi aboa nam so ama project wodo tituru akwan a yekoso ewo ne potam wonam no wodnani akohwe bia edru International Youth Fellowship Fonso womo e the Clean Hearts aba eno no ebeboa ama obi atumi anya akomamu fan de aboa ama enkrakopon atumi atumpon na sabia hovidie nso aje adwapa atena so ewomu sanso ena afram so hene ene emu adehye wonom ede atu edwasa akwan a womo enam so no enkoyie kura akese wode ho nsam atu aban anim se wonhwem womo na water dam project bi nso yakoso osechere central mainstream a empanyifo twi wani ewo ho no eno nso wonhwe enye ema won Awusanfo wei ene ensembia ebi eka na editie na edihwe ene aso no sokonji a yede ebramo ewo UTV so ewo enkran abeka junction Midday ede Afia Nadutwumwaa Morosa me ene awie pram to breakfast ebono Midday ebramo afei ensem no mu akasa enie Presbyterian Church of Ghana yenya ntiase wonom edisika 50,000 Ghana cedis akoto COVID-19 trust fund for tonum se wonom data bench se da be ya eye COVID-19 yade no obetumi etu susa rekope
Presbyterian Church of Ghana for ene ya adwene se eye COVID-19 trust fund eye foto a yede ekun COVID-19 yade no ewo man Ghana mu no wo mu ebekwa akoso wo mu asene nam so ama wo mu ede 50,000 Ghana cedis akwa trust fund ne se wo mu ensom na wo mu emfa entwitwa wo mu ehu na ne nyina ne se eye opanyi a oda ano eye Justice Sofa Akufo ode adesrede eto asonku ahodo wo mu wo man Ghana mu se wo mu emra wo mu emmoa se de be ye wo benya sika bebre akoso a abo COVID-19 ho ebra my Ghana mu enti we no team ye omkoko pie mu no eye Clark Emma Presby asori omo my Ghana mu Reverend Gordon Odonko eni mpanifo aka bi eni kokko pie mu a wo mu ede check 50,000 Ghana cedis ekoma trust fund no se wo mu enso mu emfa emmoa foto no eno ena chairperson Emma trust fund yi Justice Sofa Akufo eso edi tudwa se wodo omo ase se wo mu abeyo omo adefefa etisi wo fa kwanya ne so etoto esre asori eni esunku ahodo a wo mu my Ghana mu se wo mu emra wo mu emmoa afeso wo mu fa futu emma wo sorry mase COVID-19 vaccination no egusu a ekoso wo miamia enunti no omomomodin a enko wo bi se de be ye beboa amayade no ano abrase ewo oman yi emu.
Indeed, because of your intervention, God has been so gracious to us, and COVID has been, if you like, the effect of it has been mitigated. But as a church, the Presbyterian Church of Ghana, that is very much steeped in health and social, we will also want to associate ourselves with you by making a presentation to support the fund and your activities. And so on behalf of the moderator and the entire Presbyterian Church of Ghana, we want to present this check of 50,000 Ghana cedis to you and hope that...
Thank you. On behalf of the Board of Directors of the Board of Trustees of the fund, and the administrator of the fund, we are most grateful. We assure you that as we have been doing since we were established as a trust fund, we will continue and we will use this money we have received from the church to alleviate, to alleviate those who've been infected or affected by the pandemic, and also to help with the work of the frontline institutions. And these days, so many are working at the front line. I want to also call on people, on the public, the general public, that we could still use some more money, because in the end the money goes back into the public, but it goes back into the public much faster than the other systems of supporting the fight against the COVID-19 pandemic. So there are still PPEs to be purchased. There are still educational programs to mount.
Would free and koko ekosi new abram eko ekusi krom wonum no ekwan no aban ashase eye enam so amapoe mantam so afo ru Seth kwame echampon akohwe baabi a adwuma no edru.
Sa kwantempo a yeka ho asemi ni mont Ghana na Afia cocoa board na ka won toma e de aboa no a wo hwe no waye sa kwan o kiremu a amanfo wo tempotem honom dodo na akwadwuma na waye o hwe no mu sempinfo etimi wie kwan ya ebeboa wo mo apoe mantam so afo set kwame echampon ebo anan ekokohwe baabi a contractor no aye kwan no akwakoduru ne nani ehu ye no eye nani so e mo bo contractor na ba so se na dwuma ho te.
I believe and we all know the essence of this access road. It is an infrastructure that will help commuters from New Abrim to Nkoko and beyond. Economic activities is going to boom. I foresee a facelift of development along the corridor. Immediately this is completed. And more importantly, this is a 35.8 kilometer road and a 3 kilometer town road of Ekwasi Township. So in total, it is a 38.8 kilometer road running all the way from Nkoko Hotel Junction to New Abrim here.
Highways Director our Eastern Region, Charles Adubofo and so Kasachiri Muse.
You all witness, they are all impressed with the progress of work. And we believe that once we are entering the dry season, the contractor will get enough more hours to complete the road as scheduled.
Kwame Adukufo was Vice President at the Government Relations, Newmont Africa, and so Kasai Nuchirumu.
Is going to turn what was really a dusty, bumpy track into a first-class road. It will touch the communities in these areas, improve the lives of farmers, make access to our site easier, and increase economic activity. So we are delighted to be part of this partnership.
Enyani tiasa International Youth Fellowship for the Clean Hearts and Shaya Abba. Na ni nyina ne say one person amanfo nyina etuminya akomapa ene adwumufan no mo edeboa ema enkrankropom ha sei emutumi twa yopo ma sabi emu asiesie nso etumi ekoyie na yefa sa akwa no so boa aban ema enkran etumi tumpon.
Greater Accra Regional Coordinating Council ehwe animu say aban be ye ne hye na Ghana ni ba bia adwumakuo anase faako bibiate no obehwe no waprapra nanimu na faako se ye de nhwiren anase eduasie no ye di besi ho no pepepe ama o ma Ghana mu atumi atewan Banodani Edema International Youth Fellowship Reverend Dr. Okso Park and this answer nyina etudwa no osaka to aso biem se ukoko piem ewo my Korea emu a obade ne pa ode adom my Ghana nya de Korea man no wo bi na so ensi yonti no wetima siesi wo man no ama man no aye krabehwe ogidi se o my Ghana yenso yebetima siesi Ghana ama Ghana afa no ntuma pa edi efira enti Ghana ni ba bia enso dwumadie no mu na yensiesi Ghana ema Ghana enye krabehwe.
And so I visited many different areas in Ghana at that time, and we would go up into the woods and pluck the cocos. And back then I met with many Ghana pastors. And through that I become to visit Ghana every year. The pastors in Ghana are so diligent.
Yebe pepa krom yebe siesie krom na mum si ansese ya adwen amfa ne ye ne ho a enya de a ebesi yie nti egede se mindset education ya de ho hia yie ewo nhihye a edapono so yepese yetumi siesie krom na yetumi ema ye krom anase Accra no ye krom a ye ehote etwa ye nti egede se omampan nhihye na mpanimfo nhihye a mode atodwa se krom ha emuti no ne kwan so afefe. And some one medium security prison, Pando prison, and Afia Ejura prison.
wɔn anya kuaye ho akade bi a wɔn de bɛboa amakuya wɔn wɔ saa prisons ahodoɔ mu no wɔn ho asumi ayɛ wɔn ha.
Da afuomu niema yi a Ghana Prison Service for edeko yeyi omu echire mu so omu de kwa akɔboa na Prison Service Agriculture Program no omu atumi de akwa akɔso omu asene saa program we no omu de ye etete eye nnuaduafuefo a omu anigye ho so omu bekɔkua yi mu enu so no omu ehwɛ de boa na nnuane ahodo obefiri mu aba no omu atumi de aso omu asene wɔ ye nnuaduafie hɔ na eno na Director of Prisons ya wono na hwekua ye ho nsɛm so Hansen Adu awuku ya ogina mu ekasa ye ema Director General of Prisons Isaac Kofi Ejri ede ba betu dwase aniswadi hunu a etai saade we yakiri se won betumi aboa apagya mu na sesia small scale no a won eye no won ede akọ large scale a betumi aboa na nnuane no aba bibiri so won betumi aton bi kura aboa na sika hodo a baban ede bre won dididie no won anya bi aso asene afi so beboa ama nnuane no so abusu ama neduafia ho wo man Ghana mu nyina no won atumi nya nnuane no bi ama ye neduafo no anya bi adi
adefefe a yehu ewo ahai Brofo your friend boom sprayer. Yeah, they are bread. In some medium security prisons. And prisons our room you know almost almost count Pando prison and a Dra prison. Na machines here they are bay. Agreka Juma and ye de babe. Na se no ye share ye imeti a population, you know, and a fool na ye. They say no, ye move and now ye free. And Maria ne ye beer and near my enketing kitty. As they say no, ye boy home more than say ye be use machines. Send ye be ya, ye fool na ye no. A move better na ye to me and ya biani bebre na ye to me the FED ye inmate no ntina anopai ye ba ha se ya enema muhu wa hai ene package prison service Director General Isaac Kofi Ejri edi enim ne vision ebino no ese obeboa agric na agric etimi enya ne ntomapa na efra
enu achi na DDP Samuel Owusu Amponsa ye ono na regional commander Emma Apoye Mantamu ye regional prisons wono so editu dwase Ghana Prison Service mpanifo no wo mu ayade pa se wo mu de sa equipment no ebre wo mu
Mejina in medium security prisons and then ada Director General Mr. Kofi Ejiri ase any directorate na ase se omodi sa machines abreye say yemfa entra yefu na ebeboy bebre am yetumi this ye 100 acres the abru since betumi am ya atremu ama ya ye ne kese ebeboy ama yetumi ya ne kese nti ye da nase ewo adwempa o ma service no.
Greater Accra Regional Hospital no medical director honom akasa dia to dwase yare bi say stroke mojabroso and afren so asichire yade say dose papa koso wo omaimu a ano odene
Apomudi empanifo yi echire mu ayade ahodo a potoka se mebe cancer chronic diseases a yade ahodo a ensane ebi etise emubuo stroke diabetes asichire yade hypertension akoma yade eni ahodo bi etete saa no kosoro wo mpotamu ho pa na ni nyina eni setimamufu a wo mpotamu ho no bebre no a kwan ahodo mfa so ebo mabrabo no eno ne nam so ama saade we no ama ne homne so wo ho pa aduane a wo mu edie wo mu enhwe ne yie kyese bibia na odi wo mu enye exercise afi ensano no adoson wo mo cigarette so edoson ya kyerese abrabo no wo mo ebo ne biara saa ekoba ne saa so a na ha adwen pa emwa emma apomuden ne no nam so ama asichire yade ene akoma yade no ama ne homne so wo mpotamu ho eno nam so ama Greater Accra Regional Hospital wo mo enam so akoye community health education wo nungwa ene ne mpotamu ho se de be ye beboa na wo mo a wo mo ho no yatumi atu wo mo fo se bra no ehu behia so obetumi akọ hospital akọ free wo mpomu na se bibipo atochema wo mu a watumi ehunu ape anopumasibre medical director Emma Greater Accra Regional Hospital Dr. Emmanuel Srofenyo and UTV Kasa say
that unfortunately these disease conditions when they are in their early stages they don't give any sign and symptom, so it's not like you wake up and say, oh, today I'm not well. You see, you can have hypertension, but you feel completely normal. You don't have any sign. The same way your blood sugar could be high, and you don't feel any sign, but you feel that you are completely normal. And so this is the root cause, unlike the former types of diseases like the infections. When you have an infection, you will know that you are not well, and so you will rush to the hospital. But these diseases, which we call lifestyle diseases, sugar disease, diabetes, and then hypertension, they don't show any sign in the initial stages. So you can have the disease condition for years. One day you wake up at dawn, and then you have stroke. They rush you to the hospital, and if God is not on your side or you are not lucky, you will pass away from a condition that is completely treatable.
Abankrache pani ya owo krowo municipality honorable Joshua Botti na ono so ade afutuo ematemamufo no say sa health education we ya omudi abrom no momo entoto no asekra nam so eda Greater Accra Regional Hospital fo ase
ade ayeye ene no mi da sida kese so be ma Reach Hospital omo na krowo municipal assembly ya kan bom na be health screening ama afarifo a omo ti ha nti what we are doing is say omo show they are doing from fever, from typhoid, hepatitis B, and all the medical these things that anybody they see there's an ailment, the drugs I say yemawono yedimawo. So my two one for say almost sure almost year and no na be ma yare ni nyina akon.
Obesi schools mienu ewo ladade kotopon abaton pesua so enam so ama abankrache panyi ohonom e de aso akobofuma ebe bie kwan ato honom amamo ahyase esi school no
Abankrache pani ya owola dade kotopon municipal assembly honorable Solomon Court ni kwei na wone empanifo aka bi atwa homamu ya wo ba besi abonsam miensa ni nyina no 18 unit classroom block a wo mo ebesi ewo la wireless cluster of schools wo mo ehwe ni mu sesa adwumade ewe no wo afe baako entem no wo mo ebetumi asie wi sika wo mo de bebo ho ebra 3.5 million Ghana cedis wo mo ewia wo besi 3 unit classroom block ewo St Paul's Anglican School eno so omo hwese bosumi ensia entamu no omo betumi asie wie no so sika omo de besie 500,000 Ghana cedis a omo hwese ebetumi aboa ama adusua ho nsem akonanim ewo municipality no emu na eno na Abankrache panyi honorable Solomon Court ni kwei kasa odwumadi no asie no eno de tu dwase adusua ho nsem yade baako a eda wo mo akoma so pa ewo ho eno nti ombe yɛ mafam die bia se de be ya omo betumi apagyamu ewo ho amatimamufo no so anya so emfaso de
assembly no ebe kati sword and they kati sword you Anglican any wireless Anglican no yeah 6 unit classroom block but we are starting with 3 staff common room and other facilities now ya flow yeah within 6 months yeah then we move to the second phase now be kwasro and Hansu yeah 18 unit classroom block that is wireless and you can see the money is coming from DDF and other funds that will be coming from outside, and then also internal generated fund. So the assembly is generating funds internally to support education in the municipality. So those who are watching me, who lives in this municipality, will encourage you, your business operating permit and property rates, please bring it so that the assembly will be able to do more development for this municipality.
Enwachi na UTV kasefo yenem na hyebedwam ni a owola dade kotopon abato mpesua so honorable Rita na Odole Sowa na fe municipal director of education Madam Habiba Kotoma yeni omo ekasaye ema wo mo de ensem sei atudwa ewo project yi ehu
wireless project na baba fe ejinoko ni ekenoya baba ojugban eba hani wona wo park ojugban na ba fe astrotefie bie wo be mi na ya school bana ka school bia mba na mi shaka won wo school ye fel de ba ha me he wale na me ka ba kasenin wo ejinoko ni wo mambi ye fensa ni wo ke he wo he awomi ni wonye wochu ne keni chumone ojugban ni mada traditional council bia hu shi ojugban akeshin ameka me he fata assembly he ne ken project ne nyano ake member of parliament hu kan adade kotopon me hu nkan he wale kan dwemo hu ba wa ne ken nu chumone
sa project meni aji bebre Anglican me ko honomo eda no me sunye esanse na bebi ankwala ne te no na enye me bo MC amane no say enya wa na o say wo mpe adan na wo pe nkonwa no me say ebinum wo ho de ai wo say wutumi ye mame nti ono so agye atom na education no omo hu se omo boa because last year BEC ye did third out of 29 districts in Greater Accra. Na cha say assembly no bo mo ho modern pa wo education ho. Nti ye da ye MCA ase.
Awusan for ye to akase bono eso na mane bo abeto ya pro so e kire say wasi asoye high dependency unit e de ma COVID-19 ayafo e wo St Dominic Hospital e wo Akwatia e wo Danchembo mensini wo apoe mantem enam so ama British High Commissioner wo omemu akoye amamre e de bia no.
That high dependency unit eno no biaye bia omo akwakọ bie e wo St Dominic Hospital ye wo Denchomwo district e wo apoye mantamu no mpanifo ekirim se wo mo ehwe e de akwakọboa na wo mo a ummenya COVID-19 yade no bi e wo apoye mantamu ye Denchomwo mansini mu no wo mo anya babi akwakọhwe wo mo yade na we no emwa no afiri ye foreign commonwealth any development for enchen a wo mo ehwe se wo betimi ama mansini be te se aduanan e wo mpatamu ho no wo mo anya COVID-19 response and institutional capacity building project no wo mu anyamu chefa na we no British High Commission for echirem say wo mu ede bebo omai Ghana echidom se de be ya COVID-19 yade no yebetimi ape anopomosibre e wo man mu. British High Commissioner to Ghana Harriet Thompson ye okasa wo dwumadie no ase no wode to dwa say
we urge you to continue to provide the necessary support to health facilities for COVID-19, including medical supplies and quality training for staff. The UK is Ghana's long-standing health partner of several decades. We have repurposed £6 million of UK's bilateral funds to support Ghana during the COVID-19 crisis, including the CRIB project implemented through CHAG, talked about today. This is one aspect of our enduring partnership with CHAG that includes improving the skills of health workers and mental health services. Other UK bilateral support to Ghana for COVID-19 includes specialist expertise such as seconding a UK emergency medical team case management specialist to WHO in Ghana, support to epidemiological modelling of the pandemic and detecting COVID-19 variants and oxygen concentrators for COVID-19 treatment. Over 5.4 million people have been provided with information to minimise COVID-19 infection risk.
Enwachi and administrator Emma St Dominic Hospital, Reverend Father Ebenezer Aban enso ebeda UK Abuchimai ase ewo emwapa Omodiababwa Hospital no ewo Mpotamu ho.
The selection of St Dominic Hospital to host a high dependency unit of COVID-19 patients is not only strategic as it serves the southern belt of the CHAG network, but also very appropriate given the numbers of positive cases confirmed and successfully managed here. The response plan of the hospital has centered on 6 key objectives: continuous provision of essential health services 24/7, capacity building of staff, and last but not the least, appropriate clinical management of suspected and confirmed cases.
Ghanaians, partners, and the government has been crucial in the fight against COVID. It's a long-haul fight. It does not end. So if you lose your guard, your figures will change. So let me say that the fact that the cases are going down does not mean that you stop wearing the mask. And I want to stress that the best time to wear the mask is when you are talking. Surprisingly, when people are talking, they remove the mask. And when they are sitting down quietly, they wear the mask. So it's an irony. When you are singing, when you are shouting, that's the time to wear the mask. But that's the best time that you can share the viruses.
Bui Power Authority mpanyufo at the fish ponds. Makumako edionum N954 amenipa waka eni edunsun 117. Eso omonje don fanya adwuma na wonsa entumi enko ano.
Bui Power Authority eye wo livelihood enhancement program no enum na enipa be so ha eni dunson wo motimi enya fish pond ya wo ayede ama wo moyi no eye eduonum ennan no eso emfaso na nipa yi wo yi di free enipa be se ahan wotwe eni dunum 815 na wo ehwe animu so metimi enya emfaso a no no ye second phase e de masa livelihood empowerment program no enyina emu na wo so wo ma na enhwe a wo mehwe so mekoso ato akoso na ma Bui Power Authority nso enso asene bia na etwafata so omo de eso enipa bia asene wo saafa no wo mo beye ne pepepa wo mo ama na nso hwa wo mo sanso de personal protective equipment PPEs ahodo nso de ema saafo yi nyina owura me ya cheme eye board chairman de ma Bui Power Authority woni yen ekasa ye de fa dwumadie ne ho no wo kire nsemu sei na e kire yen.
A new board, we're told about project affected persons and the livelihood that Bui Power Authority seeks to give to the people who were displaced by the construction of the dam. Those were things that we heard. But coming here today, we've seen the practical aspect of it, where fish ponds have been handed over to beneficiaries, and we've come to this place where bags are made, pottery is ongoing, and it's wonderful. I think that we can do more to support the people and the communities.
Chief Executive Officer the Bui Power Authority Owura Samuel Kofi Jamesi enso edin 70 bi eto so a eno ache no nana kwadwowu a wono eye wo hene ede Bui wono so ede ensem eka ho.
What we've done is that we are doing this project to cater for at least between 48 to 50 of the workers. Right now we have about 270 workers here, but about 150, half of them, more than a little bit of half of them are only accommodated. The rest are not accommodated. So we hope that with this project we'll be able to accommodate more people and let them have peace of mind.
I think there's some sort of unfairness. So we are pleading with the government to, as a matter of agency, try to speed up the process of land compensation. Okay. Because now all the compensations have been paid with the except of the land one. Crops have been paid, building, but the land compensation is taking so much time, and it is not the best. So we are praying that they should speed up and then try to give us our share, because we have sacrificed a lot. It is not good.
Eno ache ye ne wo mo nya fish pond yi so mfa so bi so beneficiaries no enso atwetwe enkomo.
The edikan ye di asida kese be ma Bui Power Authority. Se o mo aye ponds we amaye. Ye ya de bia ye hwe anim se o mbe ya amaye mfie du bia atwam yi nyina a ye livelihood. Na emom fish pond de ya nya bida. Enti afi na ye hye ase na enim se eya ade a nkrofo aye pen a adi mfaso abromu ntina mo abaye mayenu benye ye de eya ade fuforo ye honum enti ye besre se company nu ni yen omun sa be hyem tembia na yanya sustainability ewo livelihood omun so mo de be mayenu na atimi anya sustainability ewo adiwe mu.
Takwanso yem abankraje panyi etu adrobafo nyina afo se ekwanso ahyensude ene ekwanso emra wo monhwe eniso.
Say driver for no so wa wenyem there over the years the madi okodo nti we must change our ways. Yengem there Christmas leba amamfo to kwan nti driving business no okodo but obeya ma yengina so there ebokwa aba na be fa passenger fofo dan there ebokọ one name bio na ebohwero wonka. Ye maintain the cars no ye for road safety guidelines in yedwuma ye drivers nankasa so ye suade now there are many ways of modern ways of driving or in the transport business. When your opportunity be them you might for year one available one won suade penny pin drivers when your time ama want na fo mpona wonfa new ways of driving. Once you are there, now one for driving regulations and so that Christmas is busy.
Most of the research I say drivers do na aumunya kwenchian bibi na ebre fatigue obre eka ho na ebi mu nso ho ebi a oyare wa fa edro bi a edezi kakra na wa fa not steer etri man say no the driver there who are commercial driver who ko wu a enye nko na wu unya accident a uni nkrofo eneko obi kunu obi papa obi maame ebusua enyina na eko ntikakra make sure drivers ni say we dey ahwe na yesre ahwe pa because yen drew ending of the year krano. Na dead cases are here recorded no anwoshi pa no National Road Safety Authority here they say we care about them, we need them to stay alive.
Yen butain de se hwe kwano do etum hu de nkwanhia pii wo ho a osisi a se yen driver for another hene ka hen se ye won titipa another yenyi mosiama ekwano do mbrata na ye wa butara nchedam sam no onsisi na nanse ma depending ma Dr. Sosa Mensa oye oda MTTD anon o train de nkwanhia we see oye car nkwanhia yehu a o chere nyimpa mpeme basa ha wo twene ne kiri na wewu na yehwe a wodam mbrina no mun afi mfie bieni mun nyimpa wewu wo car mun se yehwe nyimpa wewu wo covid ho na oye mbohu ebasa nti se yehwe bibi oteda ma no cheda ho de na yedir hye covid im de covid im brefom no de yedida ma ho de na nso yedi hye ntitimu ama hen kwar kondo nkonhia no abrade
enyuma kumankuma ne adantam ewo omemu no ye bema wonum bosia bi amomatumi de awura omu adwumani mu ama etumpon wesunti no aso ye hwe adwadie ene enyuma ensam so wonum ene Ghana Enterprises Agency for aka buma wo ma sha ase e de sika no e ma enyuma ku no
Madam Kwasi Yanki aye executive director de Ghana Enterprises Agency na wachese sa sika ya sabre wo ma sha ase e de memema eye adotonfo na se adwadifo a wo ye bodwa nkaka ni nyina no e ya ban nso asene a wo de beboa wo mo se na be ye wo mo so betimi ateretro mo kwaban mu e wo mo dwa wo mo die mu isan so mo hu ne se aya no mo nheda eni sika wo mo e de ebo wo mo eso e wo mo so adwade wo mo die nyina emu ne no beboa amomo timi ateretro mo kwaban mu ensem no wo ne yen eche ni se
ade ba ko aye hu no se nka no se ebodo nko mini efre ni pa and omo de yesa and I am for process of due diligence na sa na omo ye ntu we de ye sheda ehwehwe mu ye ma omo marks omo wie marks no and I sign so far so here omo a e wo se ye de mboa ma omo and I ko omo dwuma mu ho ehwe sampa esi ho no ma and ye ne omo sign contract omo nyisi amfanye de omo de ya ye beji and akwan so ba ko bi onti ye be monitoring ye the audit for so be ba ho ne abehwe se sika no ediko ejuma no menye sanso a eno so mra wo ho epema mra no so ediso abom itu omofo se Ghana Enterprises Agency ko na ehye Ministry of Trade and Industry asen o mampanyi na na adodi esi ho se emboa Ghana fo na mbo ejuma no omo ye no na private sector no ohwe a omo no omo beboa kro no nti private sector fo no mo lose hope bibie ni na mboa bi wo ho na ebetumi di amoma de mfamfa so ne de amomo no mo nso mfanhye ejuma no ye de moma no mo mfanhye ejuma no no mo nso mboa no ejuma no ngina no mo high nkofo embremu na job creation no mo pay employment mo so nye bibia ye
Obafia Koto Deputy Chief Executive Officer de Maslog na woni nzadwafo kasa no wo kire se aban nso asene a wode ma wo mo edidwa bodwa adantem ene apampam so to ni nyina no se wo beboa wo mo no mo so atimi atetere mo kwaban mu na we no ebasa no a ene wo mo ni adwuma ye wo my Ghana mission employment dodo no esu betimi ate ama apem na konkan so wo ni mpuntu esem mu nyina.
I will on this note congratulate the Ghana Enterprises Agency and the Grants Committee for the job done, job well executed. We gathered here today due to the hard work of the task that was given to the team members and their chair. To our entrepreneurs here, I'll say congratulations. You have been selected on the basis of merit only. Your business plans have been successfully assessed, and we entrust each one of you to seize the opportunity to improve your businesses. It is the expectation of the ministry and by extension, the government of Ghana, that funds provided will be used judiciously to ensure that your operations become sustainably viable and profitable.
I was on 4 years to work as a bono so why entrepreneurship program be at the ama emebuna wonum ewo ada we sunti ada mashibedwani onunyam for comfort kuju akoye amamra ode bia no ama won
ene ya be pantuma wo ho se mbeburu bia opeso osu adwuma no onyi ne ti as via MP my ready say meboa no say ye betu ne tusu nsa machine a ode beko a ye beyi na firi adwuma mu ene ba bia opeso okọ na ode ne nnuama kosi a opam na de ana oye ne ti ni nyina ebeda me kokosu kire say yetimi ye we ma amaburu na ebema basabasa yo no abafam kakra ebema nnuama asetina baby omko tena ewunyia no ebeba fam kakra bi epa aban dwuma ye ebi ni ho aban no wo so sise ye na nado aban no wa ma ya ti ase se adwuma no onti bi nyi o mu bi ebi ni ho nti ya nyire ye ho na ya mmomodin se ye bema ye maburu na nya ba bi ahya e di ohaw beba nti sise no ya bepa ntuma wo ho no ambaburu bi o wada a opese wusu adwuma enidaso ho machine a wo de besua enidaso ho se ye beti utusu nsa enidaso ho se ye beyi wa firi adwuma mu se wa wi adwuma wa pon adwuma eno nso enidaso ho enye no nkwa emma na ton edidwa no omo nso ye bo omo kakra sine ye beya a omo betimi edi omudwa na enye no kwa hwa ye wo po ha ye wo nsuo ha nti ye di nsuo ne po ni nyina kan youth in driving no ebi say omo a mo be drive aye adwuma pesika wa do no nso e fare na obetra fare mu no ono nso no aye driving kro na omo nyina ye be boa omo kakra na omo tua kakra apart from no aha no ekuayo aye adwuma bi a e wo ha pa na uhwe ekuayo a ye wo ha na ye tiri yanim ni ye hwe ekuafo ni ya ekuafo no betimi aserve greater credit na every ada nti me betire me ho pa wo ekuafo ho na ma ye sure say nuamon be ye adwuma ekwan a ye betoto se ne ye be ya omo adwuma ye do be ye mra no be ya ma ho se ne ye be ya bia betimi aye bibi kakra
se yakɔ new abrem no wa apue mantam a wɔne etu efom agudie wasere wɔn nsa anidie mu wɔn nhyɛ ase enua dodo no a ɛwɔ wɔn nsa ase eso
apue mantam so afɔ kasa yemu no ɔde tudwa sɛ empempi no amanfo tu efom agudie wia na ɔmagya asase ne saa se ndua ene mo betwa tu ogu a enya de mo bedua bi ade ahyem amena obetwitwa ato asase ne so no obewie ne wagya no hɔ saa na nsuo ena aba betam na afei edi amanfo nya ochira we nyina enya ade ebeboa enchirima ode sansem nyina tudwa wa bre kopie mu ewo Newmont Ghana Mining Company ekwo se ni wosi tu efom agudie no esifa sei ene okan
eni kanso mu ne se wosi wotre wa adwuma ne mu nti mu se enya de ya befa Ghana ma edi wan from me de hiam ya pie mantem ha mofra eno no na ye hia ye won se ye de edi mu ne ha onu nua na wonu edua ne de won ne aban ye nhihye so oba betu efom agudie no e won nhihye ni mu se o pepa se esense wo nwuma no ya na dodo no ye bo won achi se ese kwaye nti wo ka se won de kwan bi obefa so obeboa edua nnua ma ye nhwere ye nnua papa wo ye nsase so no obeboa nti no de eye nhihye ya ewo nsamanwoma no a wone Ghana ban si nkonwa wo sensan ye no na de friend contract no ewom na mum wo firi akoma pam ena wose aban so etiri mo po obefo aso me kan sei no na me de ba be wie se eye me nuanu mu a omoye fomo kudie adwuma ye nkuma na efre o small scale miners no de ye hunu ne ya wo so di akoma pa na opapa edue nua yi mesre se wo so omo finifini nsase no ni a na oyi agudie no a onya sase ne nto sa anse no won so yene wo mososo eka musumu nua ne bi
kwankyerefo panyina wodan kitahodie ano edema Newmont Ghana Kwame Agbeku Azuma enso ekasa kire mu say
it's actually for him to familiarize himself with our operations here, so we've not delved into those issues as yet, but just for him to have a sense of how the operations are and how we do things here and the reason for the things we do. So it's actually just a familiarization visit, and I'm sure we'll have discussions later as we go back to the site.
So the be aban nwumafo no wampanyimfo betumi akọ adwuma de bia ene ebra no nti no Punctuality Ghana Foundation for any special eyes natural mineral water for aka abom at the court branding of Punctuality dwumade abai or Supreme Court and am so wo aya mamre ebie ano na Chief Justice Kwesi Enini Yebo a okwase bi.
Special eyes decided to give the 80 pieces of this for the selected courts. Yeah, 80 pieces of it.
Ghana for dodo na enendi womre so ewo ndwumadi ahodo mu enkankan ne wona wo ya aban adwuma otwe na nihwe bankum eni nifa no ama ne bag so ne wono na esene no tama kwabrane ebeda so de bia no na wo afa ne bag se okọ adwuma aden a wo ye aban adwuma enti ne sayo so enti na Punctuality Ghana Foundation any specialized natural mineral water aka wontuma abo ano akopie mu ewo Supreme Court ama Supreme Court of Ghana etim nka eduma hodo so edi ama won a ebe ka aka yamanfo se wondi womre so ewo ndwumadi ahodo nyina emu na dwumadi yi ase no Chief Justice Kwesi Eni Yebo a edi nanim onyam ebepie mu ewo dwumadi na okasa kire mu se nani asoa na mo asa adwumako mienu atu yi hu ye pa ebeboa na aka yamanfo suban bi wode nadi ewo wondwuma mu ewo mre a wondi so ewo wondwuma mu titiriu ene wona woye aban adwuma empenifo hwe ede nkaya de anankai dumi bi asisi mantua ewo Supreme Court ma ebehwe na aka Supreme Court adwumaifo no ewo se wodi wo mre so ewo wondwuma di ahodo mu.
Whenever the subject of punctuality and time management pops up in national address, we can all testify that public service workers always score below average on public ratings. Most Ghanaians are of the view that public service workers are not punctual because of the state's inability to accurately measure the level of productivity as against time at the workplace, unlike in the private businesses sector. At the special group of companies, we believe that time management and punctuality is the core necessity upon which everything else in life depends on. And that is why Special Eyes is proud to partner with the Punctuality Ghana Foundation and then the Supreme Court of Ghana in this punctuality signage project, which aims at encouraging punctuality, time management, and productivity in the public service. We hope that through awareness creation and information dissemination, our public service workers will be resuscitated into being more punctual and productive, whilst putting a lot of work in their respective fields. We all hope that this project will help restore public trust in the public service.
Ohini owo aframso eno ewo sechere central mensnimu ewo asante mantemu woni na dehye akasa na wedi ani bre so pa wo mo kire se akwan a wo mo nam so no enye ba kokora sei wo de no to nchen a water project bi so ya ma wo mo mpayifo atwi woni na kire se hangi wonom sa ni nyina ya de bia etiti woni menam so ema abrabo enye ani kan fa ma wo ma wagina so asrem panyifo se ni dim won hwei no fa ekanto kaso na wonye ma won.
Afram so eyekura wo sechere Central District ewa Santimantamu kwadwuma ene yedwuma wodi no ho ne kesie mu pa esanse na kruwe wodi nso hu community no Ghana Water Company Limited ekotu dam kama pa ede ma wo mo se na be na nkrutuo bi atwe wo ho ahia etise kumawu agogu ene konongo no obenya nsu edi afri dam no na se na contractor no esidi ne dwuma sifaye no ama bibia nsu beto ne kesie mu no na dam no abu afa so na kuafo wonfuo eben dam no wo mo ene di nsenseme ne sa yo no nti no na nasi ama brempon wo no ena ye hine wo afram sukuru no mu wato nkra ede akoma wona wo kan biewom se wo mra na wo mesiesie dam no emfa ma won obia enkodwom enkoto ade emfa beku ni manemum yekoto ede ye mayi nanso dam a wonsa ekan yi ekamia kwa akwaye se o haw mum ene de abre wom.
So President Niamra baby or tin so dia, and your woman yasonti. Is a ni baby tea. Any grabber. Ye ni ba bi te. Wa. Hwe se obi no opinfo bi nam se mu hu no a. Sa na omko no. Ekwai amona so amobai. Am robbers. Omo hu se kwa na nye. Yo bete ba bia ho nye no a. No ayire wo. Amanfo bibiri ahwere omo nkwa. Bibiri epirepira. Na mo kwanya Ghana buy any Ghana water. Edi afa so nti. Ne me be tofri ano ha yenya be grant na. Dinamo ba. Ya asem ni se. Yedi bibia be ye. Enya basa ne be ye. Nemom ebi ana Ghana water anase abai wonhu anase wontie ye famu so no ma abeye de so mo ye senti sa ende na ese ye kinya ye ho
ba hwemfo frachire ho ba no nsu ye yira we atwe na mo hu ni se yo atwe na mo hu ni se da ho yi se nsu ye yira ti meka kuro na no na ye wo ho a na ye pake ye niema ye bobo ye niema pa bi de aguche so an we be wura dem sie hwemfo bedu akire ho na waka na tasi ni wantimi ntwa this a tasi ni yi no si ho na yasre obi kodoa da woro makakra kodoa nkwa watim na ayayam hihie kodoa ne de ne twa beduru afram so kurodua yi mu a this a broka aloduo ana bidi ka aloduo ye rinu anakia na yasre no wafa pemfo na tra na pampam nyame amu a pemfo no wonru nsuta hospital na wagye ni nkwa
na fanse be wa yi ani mo kɔ mo ani mu nyina se ye kwai se nsuo to a taxi wo mo nyina di mirika be gina nsuo na ja nsu kase nsu yira eno so obi azu ntimi ntwa yesi obi di obi ba na wabetena koduom asa na ka no so asa agi na akɔ ni nyina ye lolo fe foforo a obetua se nsu yiri kase nsu a die ka ase nyina so ntimi mfa no ma nkɔ aburo die o pia ntimi nkɔ nti ye sre no ye so ye ka nipa no waba ha de nani abehwe kwa anye so wo nhuni waba ha ana do ta ma wobetena so foforo no waba ha.
I was on for good nsɛm ɛna ɛduru so yɛtwe ho basisia